Hello people, what is up? This is the Supersonic Coder. I am Travis and today we're going to finish off our game here. As you realize, I have finished off this game here and okay, I have said you win. That was the only thing that was remaining, right? If you look at it, all I had to do was this, okay, move this, and I win. So this was about the game. All I added was the text "you win." Now let me move on to my untitled project here. This is more like seeing and learning. It's not more of the playing part. If I do this, create 4 different sprites and give 4 different colors to them. Let's see. If I do add these colors here, like so. I'm creating something real quick because there's nothing much to this. Say ball 1 and ball 1 and ball 1 and ball 2 actually, and this is ball 2, ball 3, ball 3, ball 4 and ball 4. Let's create the colors quickly. This will be red, this will be black, this will be, let's say, blue, and this, let's say, will be green. Now let's create the sprites quickly. They will start on the same position, which ideally is what we want. Now let's just say 10 and let's say 10. You fill out both parameters, the breadth and the length respectively. Otherwise it comes really awkward. It comes as a huge stick sort of thing. Yep, and that's it. You've created 4 different sprites. You will notice that they overlap each other like so. Right, another classic mistake. Draw sprites. That's it. You see they overlap each other with the largest being green. That's the reason. Now I want to do something very simple. I want to add velocities to them. I want to give them some speed. And this time I'm not making them move on my command. So I want them to go anywhere they want. For that you add both x and y. So per millisecond, per half a second actually, it crosses these many pixels, these many x pixels in the x direction, and these many pixels in the y direction. So this is ball 1, this is ball 1 2, ball 2. Oh come on. As we were speaking about the debugging, that was the debug which I did. I made sure I can bounce off, and also that after hitting it, it comes back and it does not continue moving. That was in the previous game. Ball 4. Now I want to see that I can give, let's say, -3, 4, 2, -5, adding a variety like plus, minus, minus, plus. Here there is a difference between plus, minus and minus, plus. That's the reason I'm doing that. 9 and 8. Third ball is going to be very fast, and there is going to be a -4 and -7. And naturally we add the background here very quickly. Background color will be yellow, and let's run it. There you go. They run in all the different color ways, but you don't want them to go out of the screen. So what you do is very simple. You again go and let's say, yep, you go to the create sprites, and you first, very important, very important, you go for create sprites, then do something very simple like so. I take bounce off target and bounce off target. All I want them to do first is not go off the screen, and I don't have to waste my time typing top edge, bottom edge like that continuously. So there is, thank goodness, they have created something very easy for us, simple for us, and that's just edges. You type just edges and it comes to you very easily. Means it'll obey it as such. See, when that pink thing comes, when the pink box comes, oh, that means you have typed it correct. That's correct, and that's correct. Now if I click run, there you go. They're going anywhere they want. But you will notice after some time they will overlap each other without bouncing off each other. And then that really defies physics. So let's do something even better. Now let's go and do bounce off. So bounce off, there are different parts now. Each ball has to bounce against each ball, and this time it's a symbiotic relationship. So if one bounces the other doesn't have to, you don't have to write that the other bounces back on the same one. Like ball 1 bounces ball 2, bounces off ball 2, but I don't need to write again that ball 2 bounces off ball 1. That's another thing. So you're reducing the number of lines you write, and you're supposed to be very crisp in the amount of writing you have. Ball 2, ball 3, ball 4. Now this is ball 2. And will not bounce off ball 1, but we will write ball 3. Let's get another bounce off here. And this will bounce off ball 4. And we have here ball 3 bouncing off ball 4. This sort of questions you must have encountered in aptitude or something. So I don't know, you must have seen it. You don't need to type, because look at it. You have ball 1 bouncing ball 2, 3, 4. Now ball was already bounced ball 2, so you don't need to write ball 2 bounces ball 1. Then you say ball 3 and ball 4. Ball 3 has bounced everything else, not 4. Ball 4 has already bounced ball 3, ball 2 and ball 1. If I click run, oh my goodness, what has happened? Oh, okay, I think the velocity of each one has become little too much. So I'd rather go back and let's change the velocity to something very slow. -2 and 3, 2 and -4. Let's make it 3 and -4 for the record. Oh, this is really fast. I made a big mistake. I'm extremely sorry. This. Oh, that's even bigger. And we have our minus. Oh, come on. -3 and -2. Now if I click run, still much better. See that? That's bouncing against each. There you go. The blue and black bounced against each other. Oh, okay. That's something that we will do in the later classes when 3 balls bounce together. But anyway, that was it for today. So if you look at it again, paradoxically, you just see that they bounce off each other in a very random order. There is one point where all 3 bounce off together, and when you say bounce off, it increases velocity. That's something. It increases velocity, and we will deal that in another class. That's just also a bug. This is a short video, but this is all I have to show. This was more. So today, what did we learn? We learned that, let's go back to this tab. After creating everything, if you run it, okay, if you run it and if you push it off, the ball stops moving and there is a text you can say only if you run it, and you have to reset it so that you can play it again. Next, you can create sprites. You can make them move any random motion by putting both x and y, same number parameters. I put 9 and 8, and that was a huge mistake here. Then you create edge sprites, very important, and you can directly bounce off edges. You do not necessarily need to write top edge, bottom edge, like that, left edge for each ball. And there is a symbiotic relationship. You don't have to write ball 2 bounces off ball 1 if it's already written ball 1 bounces off ball 2. And the draw sprites, of course. And today, if you look at it, it's really turned out very good. I can even slow it down so that this catastrophe does not happen. So even if I reset it, and let's give everything almost the same, 3 and -2, same numbers, but again it makes a huge difference. -2, 3, 3 -2, 3, 2, -3, -2. Now let's run it. Okay, there will be a slight shift which might just help us from that not happening. Okay, there you go. See, they're moving all slowly, randomly, whatever direction. This black one has gained speed though, for the very simple fact that it bounced against many things. So more it bounces, the more speed you get. That's it. Just look at it, going wherever it wants to go. Alright then, stay safe everybody. Bye bye. Shrav us out.